Mansi, it's serendipity you're here.
Yeah.
You blessed my son when he was a newborn baby,
Right.
and the world comes on, and we are delighted to have you. So this is called the HQx Podcast,
Yeah.
which is Happiness Quotient, inspired by Bhutan, where you lived for 2 years, and a lot of respect to your parents, to the service to the nation.
Thank you.
You're a powerhouse performer. You're a singer, a software engineer, a single mother, entrepreneur. So it's very hard to put everything. I've done a lot of research, but I've seen your gigs, and you bring beautiful energy on stage.
Thank you.
And of course, you also performed at Priyanka Chopra Jonas' wedding.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you had a blast over there. And in your own words, I would like to the viewers to know a little bit more about you, which research doesn't show
Oh
me.
my God. I won't stop talking. You'll finish up an entire episode.
Okay.
I'm a straight A student born to two super specialists.
Wow.
My father was an award-winning surgeon, a pediatric surgeon with an MCH degree. It's the highest master chirurgy. My mom's still the director of Pune Hospital.
Wow.
Those days, I mean, we didn't have this kind of exposure to entertainment.
Of course, yeah.
So it was either an engineer or a doctor. So software engineering. My dad told me
Software engineering.
Yeah, because he said I should not become a doctor because he said I would not be able to crack it.
Oh,
he said you'll see people crying in an emergency room and you'll start
you'll break
crying.
down.
Yeah, so that was that, and then and he also had picked up the drum kit when he was a kid, and I think if he'd had the kind of support that he should have had, he would have probably been a drummer, world-class drummer, because he, at the end of the day, the people who saw the talent in him actually told my grandparents that this boy is going to become a drummer or a surgeon, and he became both. So I think in his heart, he really wanted me to follow my passion.
Okay.
And I sang on stage for the first time in Bhutan, actually. At the
Paro?
no, we were posted to Thimphu.
Thimphu.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, sorry, we were posted to Ha, actually.
Yeah.
But these inter-school song competitions used to happen in
How
Thimphu.
old were you when you
5.5.
You performed at five and a
and
half.
I won.
What did you sing?
Like a Roller in the Ocean by
my God.
ABBA. Oh, by the way, I just did an NMACC show, which is my entire life story called the Manasi Scott Experience.
When is that?
I
would love to come.
I will
Whenever.
the next show when it happens. Yeah. So yeah, that was the first song, and I think he just saw something in me. At the age of 12, I did my first professional show with him for the Armed Forces Mess, and sang Nazir Hassan.
Where was this?
This was Madras,
Oh wow.
and every year he gifted me an LP of the songs he thought I could sing.
Sweet.
And then Whitney Houston came into my life. Anyway, now see, can you imagine if I start talking, we're not going to stop.
Right.
So yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Continue.
So Whitney Houston was my teacher. I've never learned singing. I've never learned
You
music.
never learned formal singing.
Never in my life. Sing by the seat of my pants.
Wow.
Lost my voice for 13 months, which is the hardest time in my life. And now I've reached a point where I've composed both my albums, all my songs, without knowing an instrument. Just finished 16 ad films, complete music direction and sound for them.
My God.
And I think I think it's a very different road from most people. And the NMACC show I was talking about launched the next generation of
When
singers.
did it debut, the show?
We did this in Holi was in March. Yeah, so the NMACC, we did the Manasi Scott Experience.
How long is the show?
The show is 90 minutes.
You're singing continuously.
I sing 4.5 hours if I have to.
No,
but
there's a show.
I planned this show with launching 6 newcomers.
Wow.
And ranging from the ages of 12 to 19. And not because they were children, but because they were great performers.
Amazing.
Because India doesn't have this space for English singing.
I know.
Or performer-oriented artists.
Right.
So it was a great show. One of my dreams come true, and got a 3-minute standing ovation for it.
Wow.
Next one. We won't connect to them next time for sure.
So for a bit, I studied on the East Coast in Boston and Columbia.
Yeah.
So and I went to Broadway to watch a few plays. So when do we see you at Broadway?
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm sure you can.
Has to be. I did once audition and I got the understudy for Phantom of the Opera years ago.
Oh, wow.
I've also done my own show in Vegas at the Venetian.
My
But
God.
yeah, I think being a single mom, it wasn't conducive for me to. You need to move there, you need to be stationed there.
Yeah.
But like you said, life comes full circle. The sun
course.
is now there.
Right.
My producer's in LA.
Right.
Everything is happening in California right now. So
Right.
you never know. I just might head back there and start.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So the multiple hats that you doff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to run through everything so that we'll.
Yeah, we've not even hit karate black belt.
Right. Oh my God, you're a karate black
Yeah,
belt.
I do Muay Thai now.
Muay Thai. Okay.
I'm a national level show jumper. I just lost my horse.
You're a horse. I know.
I'm a long distance
Okay.
biker. I
Which
drive
bike?
any bike that
No, do
I
you have a
started very very sweetly with an RD350 in the early
The
days.
same bike. I had the
Yeah,
same bike.
army mein, na,
I know.
wo to
Beautiful
chalti
one.
thi.
The red?
The red one.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
what a
that
beast,
sound.
what a
That
beast.
sound. Then over the years, the Enfield, we were armed forces people, so
Right.
did a lot of. But I really started doing the long distance runs on bikes the trend zone. So a lot of the Harleys, I love them. I love that jump the Harley has
like
on
the
the third
Harley,
gear.
yeah?
Oh, that jump on the third gear is another level.
So now do you own a bike?
No, my mother's here, being a single mom. Anytime you want to spend money on something, but what about your child going to college later?
I know.
Now it's going to start
Yeah.
back on it. But I do drive an SUV and I drive from here right up to the Himalayas and back.
Which one do you drive?
I a Ford Endeavour through and through. This is my third one.
Oh,
So
you
the
like
last
that
18
car?
years I've had a Ford Endeavour.
Okay.
This one,
Okay.
the one that just got out before they left,
Yeah.
the guy is fabulous.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The suspensions are better than any of the other big cars here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So my question is, of the many hats that you don, what are the 3 words that describe your personality and why? 3 words. I mean, you may take a few seconds to mull over it.
Kind,
Nice.
energetic.
That's understatement.
I don't know how to give it ever ready battery.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain in one word that
Oh, let's do 4 words then.
no, in the last one I would say is that maybe gifted, because I have this innate ability to live in the moment.
Beautiful.
I don't think of the past. I don't go back into any situations. I only think of the good stuff. I always look at the world as half full. The glass is half full.
Yeah.
So I have this innate ability to just be joyous so I guess gifted would be the third word.
You've done 3,000 plus shows.
Maybe
and,
more now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
last night included.
Including there are more than 3,000 stage appearances, I would say, which includes the Times of India and Femina gave me an award where they had calculated about 2,400 and something.
Whoa.
So that one regret in my life I have is I should have had a paper and pen and written out every time I was on stage. So some friends and I got together and we tried to gauge from the time I was 5.5 when I sang a song. Every time I stepped onto stage, I think we've crossed like more than 3,000.
And then in lockdown, you had some 180 plus
yeah.
concerts.
In
and-
145 days. But some days I was doing 3 concerts a
So
day.
online.
Online. So this was every
these
day
are
in
open
Insta.
concerts?
Open concerts.
Oh,
every
anyone
day.
could log in and watch you.
And it became a
Wow.
beast. We broke the internet. In fact, then towards the end, a lot of collabs started happening. And Sumit Sethi and I, we broke the internet with 492,000 live people watching us.
Wow.
So got an Inca award for it.
Wow.
I started it for myself. I'm sorry if this upsets people. I loved lockdown. I didn't step out of my house for 88 days.
Where were you?
At home.
No, which is home?
Here, Bombay.
Bombay, okay.
Not mom's home. But mom was on the front line every single day.
Whoa.
And I was home. I had army brats. We learned to cook, do everything on our own. But I was lucky enough to have my maid in the house. My son.
Right.
Everyone was in their own spaces.
So your son was 14ish, 13, 14.
Yeah. And
that time.
many things happened in lockdown, which were quite interesting. And I just didn't want to meet people, so I just kept singing. And then it picked up a life on its own. I had people logging in from Greenland.
Watching you.
I had
Oh, yeah.
old age homes from Greenland, suicide helplines from Atlanta.
Whoa.
Lots of people, and I was singing for myself. And it was just, normally in back-to-back concerts, you lose your voice in 4 days.
I know.
I went 188 strong. So
okay.
it was quite a magic.
So
I can't do 5
my
now.
question is, what drives your resilience, energy? What drives that? I mean, you're a powerhouse, right? Clearly. We don't need these backup electricity right now. We can switch it off.
I think the energy drives me.
Yeah?
It's like, I used to play, when I was a kid and my father recognized this in me, he decided to put me into every sport he could possibly think
Wow.
of. So I would wake up in the morning at 4 o'clock, go for horse riding.
Army school.
Never put me in an army school. I was
No.
always in a convent. So
You went St. Mary's.
I was in
think,
St. Mary's. I
some-
was in Church Park in Madras. That was the longest stint because I was 5 years. I would lost my
Right.
grandfather then, who was also a general in the army. He was
Wow.
director of military intelligence during
wow.
Pakistan War. Yeah.
Wow.
So we went there. We were there for 5 years,
Right.
and so it was 4:30 in the morning, horse riding. Get back home, do your breakfast. 1 hour bus ride into town to go to a convent. Start basketball, then finish school, then do karate, then basketball again because
My
I was
God.
basketball nationals as well.
My God.
Come back, play badminton, then do swimming, then study, then sleep.
Oh my God.
And this there was no other way. I would have probably been some drug addict on the side of the road, given up, because that's the amount of energy I had.
So how do you do it now? What's your routine now?
I just now own the energy, and I don't apologize for it anymore.
Right.
And I'm generally a very happy person.
That's
in life.
lovely.
And I think it's taken the better part of 40 years to understand that everybody's meditating to find that energy.
Yeah.
And that's been with me from the get-go.
Right.
So I'm learning. A serious answer to your question is to be completely unapologetic for who I am.
Right.
And I tell people that you're okay to be around me, you're okay to not be around me. And I taught my son 2 things that my father taught me. Always say please and thank you.
Yes.
And sorry is the stupidest word in the English language. You keep slapping someone and saying it. Don't do anything that would ever want you to apologize for something that you're doing.
Wow.
And he's turned out to be the gentlest giant ever. So, and every day that I look at him, I realize that I'm a good person. So I have so much more energy to do other things. But yeah, there are days, maybe because of what I'm going through right now, menopause, jet lag, for the first time in 25 years, I've been hit with jet lag. Now I know what people are talking about. So that energy.
You flew in what, 48 hours? When did you
17 hours direct? No, day before yesterday.
Day before.
Yeah. Like, so yes, 6 o'clock in the morning, day before.
So you must be sleepy now.
Can you see me?
Okay.
I've gone to town, I've done this,
I know,
come back,
and you
but I'm going to
perform.
go. Yeah, and I'm going to go home. And today I know it's just going to be lights out. So, and I can't help but wake up in the morning. In America, I'm up at 3:30 every morning, and I'm out for my walk for like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And I love it, and I love that schedule that I have. But of course,
You're on
when
the
you're
West Coast now, right?
I was in, we're exactly 12 and a half hours ahead of them.
Wow.
So it was great fun.
Okay. So I'm just going to go off the script right
you're
now.
going to keep going off the script with me.
So you said your granddad was into military intelligence.
He was a director of military intelligence. He was Indira Gandhi's right hand, basically.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He was an MVC, Mahavir Chakra as well.
Wow.
The Battle of Dera Baba Nanak it's a.
I should look it up.
You must. It's studied in all the war schools. He won the bridge without a single casualty. Wow. And it's a Hindi film. If anyone wants to sponsor it, please do it with me, because they got
Why don't I introduce you to John?
Ibra.
Yeah, he's a dear friend of mine.
My first film was opposite him.
What?
Yeah.
Which was the movie?
Jhota hi sahi.
Okay.
I was the second lead opposite him.
So he's a dear friend of mine.
He's lovely. I adore him. Tell him Manasi Scott. He'll tell you. Let's do it.
So I just
connected. Ideal.
Okay, listen. I just connected Ira 2 days ago. She has a script with Ali Faisal. So I just spoke to John, and she's she sent the script. So why don't we do a meeting?
Please.
And he loves this kind of scripts, right? And I've seen his movie Tehran, which came out last week.
I've been watching all his films. I love him. I adore him. I'm known him from the modeling days.
And he'd be great for this.
He will be.
Role.
And this is an award-winning film. And wait,
respect.
Not just that. It has ghazals being sung the previous night, because grandfather, who is 5'3" nothing, gets intelligence reports that the Pakis have outnumbered them 6-1.
Oh my
Doesn't
God.
know what to do, and he had to bring these boys in. So firstly, he's gone up and down Firstly, they caught a prisoner of war who came to kill him.
Oh my God.
So they realize he's invincible. Then he's gone up and down the West Bank with a lal batti saying, "Kill me, because all that is happening."
Yeah.
Then he's made them sing ghazals, not giving them alcohol.
Oh my God.
Because he had to motivate the troops to shout a battle cry which was not theirs. And that's in India, it is like a Bole Sonehal is only the Sikh regiment.
Correct.
They will not shout Gurkha Ale. But he convinced them, divided them into rows of 10 and made them shoot 10 different battle cries.
So the people
they thought they were being attacked 10-1 and they retreated.
Oh my God.
And it's the Entebbe raid and his battle plans are studied all across the world. We must do this.
No. Okay, so pause this. We're going to talk to John, and we should do that. So I'm just going off script because of the director of military intelligence. You're officially single. I mean.
Yeah, so.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
kind of.
Okay,
yeah,
right.
But it's been there. Yeah.
So say, okay, 2 things. I'll divide the question in 2 parts. What do you like in a man? What do you find attractive in a man?
Oh my God.
There must be a lot of single men hitting on you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right?
No. That is the very important thing you've told me now.
Right.
Yesterday when I was asked this question, I couldn't answer it. But now, what do I like in a man hitting on?
No.
Don't have the himmat to come and hit on
what
me.
Are you
I don't know, I'm telling you. I'm the one who always be like, oh my God, you're good. And then they're like, I've never had a man hit on me until America.
So Americans are okay, you're saying?
No.
No, they hit on you. That's what I say.
No. In the sense, one guy decided to come and hit on me, and then of course I went out with him. He's a nice guy. Great friends, yeah. But
your friends zoned him.
No, they're friends zoning, but I'm not
you
there
said great
right
friends.
now.
Okay,
No, I like him.
Okay, so you're saying Indian men do not have the fortitude to approach you?
I don't know. Or maybe I've just gone and told them that I like them first. I don't know. But
Okay, let's go out one weekend,
yeah.
and I'll be your wingman.
And
And
let's
let
see.
me. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm
This
good at
will be a
mental health.
This will be a great thing to do.
Yeah,
Chalo,
let's
done.
do it honestly.
Let's see.
Because the reason why I asked a serious problem.
Yeah.
Young Indian men are not strong enough to approach women, and it's a serious problem of society.
I'm
It's a
so
huge
glad
problem.
I've raised a good man then.
Yeah.
Because he came and told me I've got a girlfriend. And he's been very, very serious
okay.
about it. She's lovely.
Nice.
Good, I've raised a good man then. Yeah, I have raised the man.
Okay,
Every
so let's
be.
come back. What
Yeah.
do you find attractive in a man?
I've never really looked at it like that. For me, it's just, I think it's just been a soul connect. There's just been a vibe, and it's invariably worked out.
Okay. What do you look for? Like, is it gratitude, compassion? There must
Kindness.
be some. Okay, kindness is important.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
The way they treat people is very, very important. He's got to have some. I mean, I don't have
like
a regular definition of how a good-looking man should be. Like I've dated men, and I said, "Oh my God, they're so good-looking." With all my girls, going, what are you talking about? So there's definitely a connect.
So you would prefer a man to be a tad good-looking.
Yeah, but if you see the man I've dated, your idea of good-looking and mine is very different. Yeah. So for me, it's just something happens with the face. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
So let's keep the looks aside.
Yeah.
The 4 kindness.
Okay, if we're saying physical attributes, let's say.
No, let's go first to non-physical.
Kindness.
Then?
Definitely a calmness to be able to hold my storm.
Of course.
Because I can hold a lot of storms from a lot of people as well. So I know how to go back and forth.
And?
My God, it's changed so much over the years right now.
I know.
I actually don't look for attributes in men anymore. I just... if they're kind, and if I can communicate with them in some way, if we can agree to disagree, if we can, I think that's the basis.
Intelligence?
Yeah, I've not really dated a not intelligent man in my life.
It's
pertinent. I mean, again, intelligent.
Date a guy who's not intelligent.
How do you know I won't inspire him to become intelligent or something? I might inspire him to become intelligent.
I'm saying, but
so I've not looked at this. It's very interesting. We must have this discussion because I've never really thought of it. And yesterday was the first time when I did this Mr. India concert.
The concert last
and
night.
I got these questions, and I'm like, now, what am I supposed to say here? Because I am like, saying a guy looks good or is tall or is fit. It's so superficial, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Maybe the ability to communicate with intelligence. He doesn't have to be a nerdy kind of a guy.
Yeah.
But that's definitely attractive. Definitely somebody who's very comfortable with public displays of affection.
PDA.
Yeah.
What's your love language?
Holding hands, any kind of language. Touch is my love language.
Touch would be number 1.
Everything is my love language. Bring me a flower, give me a kiss, hold my hand, call me 6 times a day, let me do what I want to do, let me... Dramas, my birthright as a woman, let me rage, just be sweet. I'm Capricorn. 31st December, but I'm very different Capricorn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like there's so many things. And, with every man that I've dated, I've realized that I've learned to love them exactly for who they are. Accepting quirkiness, accepting my quirks.
Humor? What about humor? Are you good with humor?
I love humor. I think...
Dry or?
I love British humor.
Yeah, okay, you love British humor.
But I don't know, invariably I've ended up laughing with all my men until the laughing stopped, and then I...
Okay, what are the physical attributes? 6'6"?
I've realized I prefer
Tall.
someone taller than me.
How tall are you? I mean...
I'm 5'6".
So
5'7".
Okay, so you need someone 5'10", 6".
Yeah, because I love wearing the heels with them sometimes.
Sure.
So
tall should be good.
Yeah, or my height, like around that same.
Tall is better.
I don't know. I mean,
tall is sexy. For sure. Yeah, okay. Then?
Okay, let's be honest. Yes, a taller man.
Then?
Strong. A person who can pick me up, and it's very hard.
Physical.
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 Very strong. Yeah. There's someone who loves the movies, loves music.
Do you like going on movie dates?
Yeah. And
movie dates?
Yeah. Oh, one non-negotiable. Has to want to do road trips and adventures.
Oh, love it.
Both sides of it.
Fantastic.
So drive around with me everywhere that I go, and
spontaneous.
Yeah. No, even if it's planned, but road trips are. I prefer
What about if he's not financially too wealthy?
I'm thinking of this. I've never dated a financially wealthy man.
No.
In fact, I've supported
he's
all my men.
independent.
Yeah.
But he's not top draw. You know what I mean?
But I have never dated a top draw guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somehow it's just, I've never found them to be kind.
I know.
In fact, the top draw guys, people I have thought were top draw, I was supporting them because they were not that top draw. It was all.
So did you have people, parasites sucking on your income?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
How did you tolerate them?
Well, I don't look at it right now, but when
now, would you entertain someone? Like, oh, he's okay, but he wants to live off you. You know, in a way, he wants to be a homeboy.
If he's got it, and if he's the man for me, if he's that, and if I'm earning enough to support it, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, what?
One of us has to be earning to support each other.
course,
That's
of
it. I don't
course.
care who does it.
So, who's sexier, single dad or a person who's never been a dad? In your world.
Both are sexy, but I think in my situation, a person who's had a child already
Yeah.
will know where I come from,
Absolutely.
and that becomes a huge difference, because I have dated a divorcee who didn't have any children,
Right.
and a divorcee who has children, and there's a world of difference between.
And somebody who has a pet?
I love pets.
Okay.
Come on, I had horses as pets, so
I
I can all
know.
kinds of pets.
So-
Snakes, no creepy crawlies.
No.
No. They can keep
No
them
reptiles,
down.
no
No.
reptiles, no
I
reptiles.
can't. Sorry for the reptile lovers, but I just can't.
Okay, so I'm going to make a nice reel of this. I'm going to say, Manasi, what is Manasi looking for in a man?
No.
It's going to go crazy. I can tell you that. But are you serious? Are you saying men in India don't approach you?
You know why? I have
I'm
this
really
bucket
serious.
list thing.
Okay.
I've never been picked up from a bar
What?
in my life. So see,
I
was
think you're
married.
going to the wrong bars.
No, I'll tell you what. I was married for the bigger part of my
Yeah, true.
20s,
Right,
right? I got
right.
married when I was 22, and then I got divorced
Wow.
about 33, 34. Yeah.
Wow.
So I've never had that. And I'm a single woman. I don't.
No,
I don't-
fair enough.
No matter how bad the stuff is back home, it'll be the one man. So that happened. Then when I got out of it, I've had some really, really good relationships.
Yeah.
And in fact, all of them are my best friends now.
Mhm.
And it's all except for the last one, which I just have blocked completely. But yeah.
Okay.
But I've I don't know if I've changed or if men have changed, or maybe the older men are intimidated by something else. Maybe what
Why?
women are. I don't think. Okay, let's say intelligent older men.
Oh, what in your world?
Yeah.
No.
I
What's
tell
your
you why.
definition of an older man? That would just like
Men obviously post their 40s. Not
so
but
40
all
to
of us.
60. The range. Give me a range.
So I don't know the older ones. So I know
No,
the
how
40 to
much is
50 ka range.
acceptable for you? If somebody's hitting on you and that age,
Oh,
yeah.
that I don't know. I can do Tom Cruise. He's 60. There's no problem at
No
all.
problem.
Yeah, it depends on which kind of 60-year-old
Anna
it
de
is.
Mas, right?
Huh?
Isn't he out with Anna de Mas?
Yeah, but like I said, if it's Tom Cruise,
No,
definitely at
Tom
60.
Cruise is
Yeah,
just one Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I know. No, Chris Hemsworth even at 70.
Yeah.
That would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, I don't really look at it like
Okay,
that.
okay, sure.
In fact, my last date was with a man who was 31 years old.
Okay.
But more man for his 31 years than I've seen
Was he
45-year-olds here. No.
Okay. No. I know.
No.
Sure.
No.
Right.
No, so but I've never really looked at it, and I don't have this, that Mark Twain quote, age is a thing of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it really depends on connection. I'm telling you, I don't think of these things.
Okay.
I know people sit down and go, he should have that, he should have that. No, I
Fair
don't.
enough.
So coming back to men not being able to pick me up. So it's never happened, because I've always looked at a guy and I've said, I like you.
Do you think they get intimidated by you?
Have to be, what they consider intimidation, because they just think there's,
Successful.
and a woman who
Excellent.
just says her mind and it's okay to, have sex if she wants to or not, or whatever. I know.
Yeah.
But it's like,
So do you think it's the reason
No,
I'm
let me
asking you
correct.
is on the
Wait,
mental health thing, right?
yeah.
Oh, please go ahead. Then I'll
And
explain.
there have been men who have come and hit on me in India.
They have,
Yeah.
but not like far and few in between.
No, but it's like that, that they poke you. No, I'm not that.
That's not classic.
My pickup lines are not
That's
poking.
not
No,
classic.
not like they'll try. But you want to go, you go all the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
What has this got to do with mental health? I want to know.
No, so the reason why I'm asking you this is from a mental health point of view. Research shows globally 90% of men are afraid to make of the first move, especially young men.
Definitely.
Now, what happens, and I talk about it in my classes when we go to institutions, like we go to corporates, etc., saying that do the right thing. Don't be afraid. So, if you need help, I'll come and help without being worried about what you would think about me.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
So, have you seen the movie Anyone But You?
I think so.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he buys that tea for her because she wants the key to go to the loo.
Yeah.
So I did it in a MBA school.
Yeah.
And a lot of male students said, no, we won't do it because we are afraid what she would think.
Yeah.
I said, do the right thing. The right thing and the hard thing is always the same.
Yeah.
And I'll buy you a coffee because you want to go to the loo. I say, I'm not worried about what you think about me.
But it takes a lot of understanding here to reach that point.
So
I've
that's
reached it
why-
now.
That's why I'm talking about from a mental and a point of view that how can you as a public figure. You're a public figure.
Yeah.
What is your message to the men out
And
there?
I really have a good one for you.
Yeah,
You know, in
please.
the armed forces,
Yeah.
boys used to go down when we were 13 years old. Boys used to go down on a knee and ask you for a dance,
course,
and
yeah.
girls would giggle and run away, and
Yeah,
you'd
yeah,
go.
yeah.
My father, I remember, called me one day, short of firing me.
What was your nickname?
Tille.
Tille.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tillimilla in Tamil means hanky panky.
Tille Pille.
Tillimille.
Tillimille.
Tillimilla means hanky panky.
okay.
Yeah. And
Tille.
my grandfather wanted 2 kids to learn Miller, but
Tille.
yeah.
Okay.
My father called me and said, "Do you know what it takes for a man to ask a woman for a thing like a dance?
Huh.
You're not going to marry the bloody bloke. Give him the dance." And he'd explained it to me at a very young age how men take rejection. And since then, so whenever I've been asked for a dance, if I feel I'm safe, I've never said no. So if it's a conversation, there are guys who bought me tickets to the Laguna Seca right now, my dream racetrack,
Wow.
and they wanted nothing in return. So when you're in that safe environment, yes, of course I'll come with you. My mother's with me. We'll all go together. So I've never said no if I feel safe in an environment.
Nice.
But I've been taught that,
Right.
and not many.
You have a good lens to filter them.
And my dad, he's you know, it's easy for us to say raised like a boy. No, the masculine and the feminine have to coexist in a person for a person to be that. And it's not कि वो ज़्यादा लड़का है या वो लड़की जैसे होता है. Those things have to go. It wasn't about that. But there is a masculine, there is a feminine. People who are heterosexual, the people who have that.
Right.
And some women just know how to. In that equation of just man to woman, there is a way to deal with each other.
Yeah.
And if that could be taught to everybody from the time that they were children, the world would be a very different place.
So don't you think mental health should be taught in schools from a very young age?
You know, I'm a little conflicted about mental health as a
happiness
concept.
as a skill set.
Now, happiness when
as
you're
a skill
talking to me,
set.
for me is
Right.
not a mental health.
No,
Happiness for me is intrinsic spiritual health,
Absolutely.
right? So because the brain, 10% of the brain here, so I'm still toying with this mental.
So happiness as a skill set is taught in the Nordic countries.
Yeah.
So Finland,
Bhutan
Denmark.
is just
And
there. Yeah.
So they teach from grade 1 to grade 12.
Yeah.
So by the time you're 18 months, you've done 300 hours of this so what's resilience, what's
It is
gratitude. That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely essential.
Yes.
Absolutely essential. Essential in schools, essential in business forums, essential in corporates, essential in maybe party game nights, once a while with people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a controversial thing. You being a woman, I want to ask you something. If a guy is too nice, women take them for a ride. Why is this happening? And a lot of women now are exhibiting that kind of behavior.
See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm such a ulta kopri, right? I sleep on caffeine.
Uh-huh.
I mean, can you imagine I'm drinking coffee right now?
Yeah.
I've now realized the nice ones should have been the ones kept. and I would let the nice ones go. I would never really misuse the nice ones.
So, keeping you aside, so it's a big trend now. If you're a nice man, women are taking you for a ride.
This is really happening. People are doing this to people and not just woman to man.
Yeah, but why is it happening? What's wrong?
I don't know which world you're living in. I keep myself away from all these types of people.
No,
but
you do. But
I do.
If you do, generally, men are suffering today. And I'm generally asking you that.
It's sad, actually.
Yeah.
And I can only comment as to what I do in my house. My son's girlfriend had come to stay with us.
Right.
And I saw her taking the empty plates from his room to her back to the kitchen, and I called him back. I said, no, he said, she's doing it. I said, you are not going to let a woman carry your plates.
Wow.
Now, it's a very small thing, but there's a whole study behind a man treating you like this. And I said, it's till as long as I can afford it, until as long as you can.
Right.
She's never paying a bill.
Yeah.
You're always opening car doors for her.
Nice.
You're always, and I am in the feminine, and I've raised my son in the masculine. I've asked him, I asked him all these, I don't know the phrases, this LGBTQ and this, them, they and all.
Yeah, QI and
I'm
all
a
that.
man and she's a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so I said, okay, fine. So then we can discuss. So we talk like that.
Right.
So then I teach him the feminine masculine equation.
Correct.
So and I'm glad that he's also not witnessed. Maybe he knows of women treating men badly. I don't know. But I don't even know what I could say to them. Like I don't know. I think ancestral weight, women are fighting ancestral weight of having to apologize for their entire lives. And maybe the universe is just correcting itself right now with how men have treated women all these years.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just coming around full circle.
Let's come out of that. How do you manage your energy? How do you manage stress? How do you manage going, feeling down on some days? What's your coping mechanism? Do you do journaling, reading? What are your rituals, daily rituals that help you feel grounded, high energy?
I'm just
Positive.
in this. I'm in it. I'm just. I think I always had it in me, but because people couldn't understand the kind of energy levels I had, everybody would like, you speak too fast, or you should slow down. You're the jack of all trades, and you should do this, you should do that. And everybody had some sort of an opinion of how I should behave around them, and I think that would have been the time that I probably had my lows. Okay, I will say two things that have happened. So I told you I'm in menopause, and I don't take any kind of medication at all.
At all.
I don't take supplements, nothing.
Nothing.
I've now been introduced to a couple of things like berberis and L-theanine. I'm studying a couple of things because I love my alcohol and milk Sicily. I love my alcohol.
So do you have a drink today?
No.
Then
there are days that'll go by without drinking, but if it's drinking, it's
a nice.
It's not
run.
nice. It's
a good
Sagan
run.
style, full on, okay,
Nice.
full power, okay.
Oh
so
my
yeah.
gosh.
So I've just been reading up milk thistle and everything else for the liver in case. But I'm not too sure I'm going to continue with the supplements. So there was one part of me that learned about supplements,
Right.
And then of course I wasn't doing anything. And while I was dealing with menopause and a very bad narcissistic relationship, my body went through memory loss, went through madness. I'd already studied that what would happen in terms of the emotional upheaval with menopause. So that just sitting in the present, doing my 8 spiritual breaths, I could handle. But the memory loss was something that was being taken advantage of. And I had this friend come into my life with something called the batch flower remedies,
Okay.
which are insane. So I literally walk around, and I have to say it's probably because of that and probably also because of who I'm becoming as a person, but I walk around on a cloud of joy every day.
Wow. What is this batch flower?
Batch flowers these are flower remedies, some sort of a homeopathic system.
Okay.
But they're drops of water mixed in concoctions for you. It's if you now ask anybody in Bombay, half of the city, the happy ones are on it. Batch flower remedies.
Oh.
It sets your system right completely. I started it with an emotional quotient, but people do batch flower for all sorts of manifestation.
Wow.
And I can't explain to you. It's not that it's a tasteless drop. You do it 4 times a day. I can't explain to you. I'm with the amount I drink and the madness I go through and the people that I have around.
Parvez.
Yeah.
He also takes some drops. I think I need to ask him.
Could be batch flower. And
he takes it at times. He says it helps him. I'm like, okay, so maybe I need to ask him.
Life changing.
Wow. Batch flower.
Batch flower remedies. If you
Okay,
read up on
I
them.
have to do
Online-
some research.
Online it's a very it's a homeopathic system of
Acha.
delivery or something. But you meet a batch flower
So you have to go to a
therapist.
doctor? How do you get
Batch flower therapist.
it? Oh.
And she's phenomenal.
Acha,
Phenomenal.
okay.
So that changed my life. But I attribute it to that. If I'm sad, I howl my lungs out. I mean, I've reached a point where I used to cry in front of my son, because I realized that as kids, our parents would scream, shout, rant, rave in front of us, but when they had to cry, they'd run into the other room.
Yeah.
So I've taught him that you hurt somebody, buddy, the person's going to cry. I've taught him some days mama's just going to sit down and howl. So he's been around all this stuff. So I cried out. I watched movies. I cried out. I'm like, I'm happy. But I think I don't have to try too hard because I'm intrinsically a really kind person. But it's taken me the better part of 40 to understand that this is how I could live in just to live in gratitude. You get up in the morning and I say thank you to everything. And it's come to me automatically. It's not someone's taught me this or and that's it.
It's a beautiful thing you talked about crying in front of your son.
Yeah.
So my first book, Happiness Samurai, which is here. So I lost my dad in 2015. He was a bit unwell. And then, we read to each other. So as a practice. So I was reading this particular chapter and he said, Dad, I didn't realize how devastated you were with this.
Yeah.
And, I broke down in front of him because it hurt me.
Yep.
Right. So,
Yep.
But it's beautiful. I
Yep.
think
It changes-
changes the equation, right?
Boys should be taught how to cry.
Yeah.
Boys should see women crying. Boys and women should both be told that people have to respect people because they're people and not because you're a boy or a girl or whatever.
Right.
And whichever now sort of stream of humanity you want to belong to,
Right.
whether it's a plant or a dog or whatever you
Yeah,
identify,
yeah.
kindness is across the board.
Non-negotiable.
It's non-negotiable. It'll change everything. And the minute you start being kind, that's what all the gurus tried to teach you, right?
Absolutely.
Why do you call what is that energy thing? The energy scone you have. I also access Akashic records. I've done all sorts of. I love all these things, occult things.
Okay.
So there's this energy thing where you're born with energy of these 5 bodies. You have the physical, you have the sensual body, the sexual body, the action body,
Okay.
the wisdom body, and you're born with energies of 200 and 300. And because it plummets. That's when you start going
Right.
out of balance, and all your yogis and all have
Right.
energy of 800. Obviously people have studied a lot of these things and
Right, right.
vibrational energies and everything else, but I think the happiest people have been in that middle belt who've just been kind people.
Absolutely.
So kindness is non-negotiable.
I always tell people, if you can be anything, be kind
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
It's that, I think it's the sexiest thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, there you
It
give
is.
me one more. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah,
Kindness is
okay.
the nicest. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Look at
it
that.
is.
Kindness is the nicest. That's a song we can.
Nice.
Yeah.
You should. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. What's your learning philosophy in life? Because, acting, entrepreneurs, singing, I mean, so many things
Yeah.
you do. What's your learning philosophy?
I want to unlearn every day and learn every day.
So, like, do you read every day? How do you pick up skills?
Netflix.
Netflix?
I watch movies and just
in
watch.
that you get ideas?
Yeah, people. Ideas are a dime a dozen. I mean, you give me one chord right now, I'll give you 6 songs.
Oh,
I did these 6 songs for Zoya Jewels, and they sent me their brand manifestation, and they were like, use some words. I gave them songs out of all the words. So making music is very, very easy for me.
For you?
Opportunity is what I think I miss in my life. Like I would love more opportunity to do these kind of things.
okay.
That's with the influx of social media, that quality is leaving the system. So by the time a client realizes, okay, that was more qualitative for us than the 10 in the middle, you've already lost a lot of opportunity. So I'm trying to learn without ChatGPT. I refuse to get onto AI in any way.
Yeah, okay.
Without ChatGPT, I'm trying to figure out how to create opportunities. So then I said yes to NWCC. Then I did my own
How cool.
concert. Then I make new songs now for every show, for every client. I just told them yesterday, and it's so strange we're having a conversation about boys today, because I literally told Natasha, lovely Natasha from Times of India, that the boys get very sidelined in all your Mr. and Miss Indias. You call me and I will come and be their vocal coach. I'd love to train the boys for talking.
Wow.
And it someone like me, because choreographers are screaming and shouting at them, and then I just go,
These
let
are
me
young,
handle them.
young
Yeah.
men. Young men.
Then I spoke to them, and there were some of them who couldn't speak. Told them how to do it, how to dance, how to move, and I said, I'd love to do this. Definitely be paid for it.
Yeah.
So my learning philosophy right now is to figure out how to create more opportunity. That's something that I'm.
Do you believe in manifestation, visualization?
It is only manifestation,
Right.
but I've rehearsed my Grammy speech since I was 6 years old.
Oh, she's ready?
It's every year it's changed. I'm a different person every year.
Oh my God.
My son reminds me
Yeah.
I've done everything that I have to do. PC Nick Jonas's wedding. All this it's all manifestation. But
There's a
now I want to now jump into I've sung at the Kodak Theatre already, the home of the Grammys. I've done a
Wow.
17 city world tour, had my own concert in Vegas, done Australia 7 years in a row. But now I want to be that money, that show level, because I see people and I see the joy that a Coldplay brings or a Taylor Swift brings. I've done shows with KK for 100,000 people in the early days.
Wow.
And I know I've done the World Military Games, the first IPL. I want to get that back, which is something that I've lost out on to the famous ones on social media.
True that.
And I know that I sing live. I have my trying to figure out how to create those opportunities, and maybe that's, I don't know about philosophy, but in the whole manifesting every day and learning and unlearning every day, these couple of things of that jump, that quantum leap, is where I'm just kind of telling Jesus, take the wheel now, let's go.
When do we see your book? And what would it be
I
called?
have so many books.
And what would it be called?
I've gone with many names over the years. There are many books in my phone.
What's
Like these things.
exciting?
I've been writing poems, songs that couldn't be, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've been writing just Manasi, it means the ideal woman, the goddess Saraswati. I don't know. I haven't figured out my beginning, middle, and end yet.
Oh,
So I have these random pages and chapters and things. And I used to be a very good fiction writer. But now suddenly, you're 40 and you want to give advice to people in the world. So I want to write one of those books. But yeah, just that the cohesiveness hasn't come into my mind as yet.
Interesting.
But maybe I'll put some pages together and tell you, and then you can tell me.
You should. Why don't you?
Yeah.
But do you read every day?
I used to. I miss it. Netflix has ruined that for me. So binge watching a day on Netflix is like the biggest blessing.
Your
in the
favorite
world.
shows on Netflix?
I'm watching simultaneous shows right now.
Yeah, sure.
I love. Oh my God, what am I watching right now?
I
I've
know.
just started watching Hostage.
Hostage is the British one.
The British one.
French one.
Paradise is fantastic. I loved
Paradise, yeah.
it. Invasion is interesting. My God, there's so many on Apple TV that I absolutely
Apple
love.
TV is amazing.
Oh my, it's just fabulous.
Have you watched The Shrinks, which has Harrison Ford?
Yes, loved it.
And then have you watched Slice?
No,
It's
is
the
it
golf.
cutting people thing?
No.
No.
Golf story is damn good.
Slice. I started watching this one, Stick. That's very good.
Okay.
That's golf. Those two brothers out the
Yeah.
twisted
The
nose.
nose, that guy. But that's
My
a good
God,
one.
this
Apple
is so
TV.
bad.
What
I should
about
be able
Ted
to.
Lasso?
Loved it.
They're coming with a season 3, you know,
Loved
right?
it. I loved it. And the humor and the kindness in that show. People haven't figured out what an important show that is for
So
everybody.
there's a dialogue that I love
Yeah.
where the darts one,
What's that?
the ex-owner comes and says, let's play a game of darts
Yeah.
with the coach,
Yeah.
Jason, right?
Yeah.
So he says, be curious, but don't be judgmental.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And that's a problem of the world. They're becoming more judgmental,
Yep.
less curious. So yeah, Apple TV is amazing. So I think I would advise you to start reading back. Yeah, I think it's very
Yeah,
important
I'm on
to
John
read.
Grisham. I don't do non-fiction
Pick
at
up.
all. I do not do non-fiction. I will never
Atomic
do
Habits.
non-fiction.
Okay, let's begin with my book. I'm going to give you my book.
I'm going to really try. Listen, I'm a Wilbur Smith girl. I've read every
Sure,
I've
sure.
done Ayn Rand 3 times over.
Sure. You told me
But
that.
this
Yeah.
non-fiction business is like, I don't know what to do with it
Okay,
only in life.
Let's give my book a try.
Chalo.
Let's give
Which one
my-
are we giving a try?
The first one, The Happiness,
Happiness
Samurai.
Samurai,
I'll give you
lovely.
a signed copy.
Lovely.
I'd like you to say. So, as a wrap up, I just want to understand, what's your message to the world? You know, you're in charge of the world for a day. Okay, you have the power to change things.
You don't want me to do that at all.
Okay, so what's your message to the young ones, the old ones? And I know you love happiness, you like that mindset, joy, high energy. What's your, as a wrap up, what do you think you want to, what's your legacy going to be?
Live and let live.
Live and let
Make
live.
music. Dance. That's what I want to tell the world. Oh my God, if the world was dancing a bit more, it would be a different
I
place
know.
altogether.
Do you dance every day?
Every single day. I dance in my head. I'm walking on the road. I dance.
Wow. No, like morning prep, you're dancing and you're
I-
thinking about the day.
I dance in the car. I was blaring. There's a new song by Camel Fat called Coca-Cola.
Oh, I like
it's
it.
on. Have
I
you heard
like
Coca-Cola?
It. No.
I am banging
Wait.
away.
Coca-Cola is an
There's
old
a
one.
Coca-Cola. No, there's a new one.
The new one.
Yeah.
Oh my
Camel
God.
Fat and
I'm
Elder
gonna-
Broken.
I'm gonna-
Oh my God, it's
In
amazing.
our podcast, we put that background music.
It's a brilliant
Yeah?
track. Brilliant song.
And maybe you
I'm-
could give me one song to
I'm a
put.
psytrance person. No, I went to the Osho Ashram when I was 15 years old. God bless my mother.
Okay.
For dynamic meditation, which is for people like me,
Dynamic.
type A, which all the things I've done.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
basically take you into a drum circle or a vibrating instrumental circle.
Gum circle.
And there's so many instrumentalists that they bring the heart rate up to 170. Like you're
Whoa,
running, and then you
whoa.
get into a chamber and you dance. Psytrance it has been bastardized by saying it's a drug thingy.
Oh no.
It's basically, it started at that BPM because that's the BPM of a heart rate of a child when it's born. That doo is your child's heart rate.
Right.
That's where Psytrance originated from.
Oh wow.
So I love it. I can dance hours. Totally
Wow.
carry on with it. So yeah,
Wow.
dancing would be my message to the world. Dance more. This
Dance
generation
more.
has missed out on dancing, and that is
Right.
it is that Nietzsche quote, right? Any day that you don't dance is wasted.
Wow. What's the one thing that you're going to adopt? What's the one key cornerstone habit that you're going to have going forward? The new cornerstone habit that you want
It's
to
not going
adopt.
to be a habit, but
Yeah,
I'm going to
like
try
Yeah.
reading non-fiction.
No, reading is very powerful.
It is.
It's
It
very,
is.
very powerful. Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And it was a joy to have you here.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a copy of the book
Yeah.
and we're going to work on that movie idea.
And I have a song that I just wrote called Bloom, and I could actually
Bloom.
sing a few lines of it
Please,
as
let's go.
as advice to the world.
Bloom is also, Ben Boma. Bloom.
There was a Bloom, but this is with Anish Gera. It's a beautiful one, and I wrote
Okay.
it
Sure.
for this situation.
Okay.
Have somebody tell you the word is everything. Before you speak it out into the world, just think. We are people of the light. We are people of the fight. All we need is a little love, a little light inside. Find your light, follow your soul. Those are the lyrics
Oh
of
my
the
God.
song. Yay.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
Lovely. Thanks.
That's really beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.